Deep Dive Gaming.
Hello people, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I'm the Mariner, and this is Sim Settlements 2 for Science. We're continuing our experiment with organic settlement growth and blending Fallout 4 main questline with Sim Settlements 2 main questline. Last time we finished the Who Can ASAM quest and built up the Sunshine Tiding settlement for Stodge and company. This time we're going to run around checking on other settlements, seeing what we can upgrade and what, if anything, we need to fix as far as needs or assignments or whatever. I'm going to present this one a little differently, with me declaring each phase, then showing you the completed work. There's a lot to do and I want to make sure it all fits in this one episode. So here we go. First we will head to Sanctuary, and first of all, we have an empty rec plot over here because we lost Old Paul. This one can be upgraded, as well as this luck plot over here. We will go around assigning people to each one, getting them to upgrade. So I'll show you that when I'm done. Alrighty, that's the list of our recreation plots that needed upgraded. You can see my strength is full. My rec plots, or the remainder of my rec plots, are all level 3 now. Even the charisma one here. So, to save myself some time in the future, so I don't have to keep monitoring these and assigning people, which I did have to pay attention to make sure that I assigned people who weren't already max on the stat that these give. But it's going to make my life a little bit easier, I think, if I go ahead, since I've got everyone I need assigned to where they need to be, to just come into here, go to Options, go to Gameplay, and under Local Settings, we'll go ahead and turn on Auto Assignment. That way, if the settlers assigned to the rec plots reach maximum on the stat training and get de-associated, someone else can come in and occupy the space. Now that they're all at level 3, I don't have to worry about any sort of upgrading interruption randomly. So let's do that. And I believe I have a single solitary industrial plot that needs upgrading. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. So that's going. I'm going to, because Carla has left, and I should have really talked to her beforehand and purchased resources, but that's okay. We've got Lily. We can buy wood from her, because that's really all we're missing. And if we can buy the wood, we can not have to sleep for resources again, which I've had to do twice now. Where's Lily?
Here's everything that's on sale.
Wood, please. Alright, now that we've got the wood, I'm going to drop it in the workbench. And then collect it. And then we'll see if we can donate. Yep, we can donate. Good. Alrighty, so
Looking to make a few caps? We buy as well as sell.
Shut up, Lily. Let's go ahead and upgrade our farms. Alrighty, those are upgrading. Let's go ahead and deal with our martial plots, because I believe they need upgrading now too. Alright, we got both of the martial plots upgrading to level 3, and as you can see, I've turned them so that they face the proper direction. I couldn't stand it anymore. So, now that we've got that accomplished, I'm going to replace the caravan plot with the IDEK caravan logistics station, because it just helps. It adds a little bit of functionality to the game that I need on occasion, and also returns the ability of caravaneers roaming the wasteland, which other people enjoy. Alright, and then finally, because we have a job going, one of our junk piles is unattended, and we have a bed available for another settler, I'm going to go ahead and come up here and I'm going to reactivate the recruitment beacon, because we don't need to go find a recruitable settler to do this. We'll just turn this on and wait for someone to arrive. And that's it for Sanctuary. We'll head to Abernathy next. The first thing we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all these industry plots. Hey, look at that. We have conversion plots unlocked for industry building class. We'll definitely be making use of that. And we also unlocked production. We'll make less use of that. But there we go. All of our industry is now upgraded to level 3. So I'm going to now turn my focus onto the advanced farm over here and get that upgraded. Alrighty, that's upgrading, and while that's doing so, I'm going to check on this basic farm over here, see if any of our settlers can actually run an advanced plot. And we'll start with this one over here. She's only at 4, so she's not ready yet. She's also assigned to the perception training for some odd reason. I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. Let's check our other people. And then I had to do a little futzing to get everybody else to show up. So let's scan Ellie. She could run an advanced farm. And then Hollis over here. She cannot. But she's also assigned to endurance, so that's good. So I'm not going to worry just yet about swapping people around. I need to finish assessing the settlement, see if there's anything else that's wrong. But I'm going to start by upgrading the martial plots, which also need reversed. Okay, so that gets our 2 advanced going. Let's check on our small one over here. It's run by Frenchie, and I don't know if Frenchie has enough agility yet. He does not. And he is not assigned anywhere. And we don't have an open slot for either perception for Frenchie or endurance for our farmer who's not assigned. So we will just have to wait for a slot to open up, and we will also turn on auto assignments here in Abernathy so that when they do open up, we actually can maybe get people we need assigned to them. And I'll have to check back with Abernathy to see how that's going. But final phase, let's convert this caravan plot into a logistics station. Alrighty, we got that, and I'm going to use the second feature that I like the best, which is Summon Assigned Provisioner. And I'm doing that because I think our provisioner doesn't have a home. Yep, see? So we're going to grab her really quick and give her some place to live when she's not going through the various settlements. And that should probably trigger that house upgrade. And one final thing that I forgot to do when I was talking about industrial plots is I actually want to change our machine parts plot over to conversion, because we got plenty of machine parts, it looks like. We need wood still. So if we choose building plan, we can come down here and choose lumberyard, a jury-rigged sawmill which consumes steel and generates wood for the settlements. Don't ask me how that works. I'm just grateful that there's another source of wood around here. Okay, here's our lumberyard, level 1. Looks interesting. But our next stop is 10 Pines Bluff. Let's head on over. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and convert the caravan plot to a logistics station. And I want to check to make sure that we actually have enough wood and whatnot in this settlement so that it can be built without us having to sleep for a night to generate the resources to do it. Because I've had to do that once in Abernathy. So yeah, looks like we're going to have to sleep first before we can convert this over. We didn't get as much as I thought we would have with one night's sleep. I guess we'll have to do it again. Okay, there we go, finally. So, I slept for a night, but that didn't give me as many resources as I was expecting because our building material plots were only at level 1. So, I had to sleep another night, but then my resource counter did not update because apparently the resources were full. So, I ran back over to Abernathy and I built myself a caravan creation kit using one of these, and when I came back I couldn't plop it in because again resources were full. I couldn't use this to throw anything away, so I ended up building a couple of small storage bins that allowed me to use the caravan construction kit, and there we go. So now that that's finally building, we have to wait for it to complete and then we can do the municipal power plot. Alright, now that that's building, I'm going to check the occupants of our martial plots, make sure they have a high enough agility, and if so, I will upgrade to advanced defense. Alright, that's underway, and we may have to wait until they're done and our defense fills back in before we can upgrade too many. But we're going to go ahead and upgrade our industry plots next. Okay, so we'll have one more round of upgrades for at least a couple of the industry plots here, but the rest I think are going to be at level 3. So, we don't need to upgrade our recreation plots, but we should so that we can get closer to unlocking a certain recreation plot that requires 10 level 3s. Okay, that's the last of the recreation plots upgrading. I had to assign someone to it to get it to go, but they were at very little strength, so it worked out. Last thing I do before I go, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go ahead and turn on auto assignments for the same reason I have in the other settlements. Alright, and finally what we're going to do is build a radio beacon so that we can bring people in. The settlement says that I can have more people here, and I need at least one here, and I also need one elsewhere. So we'll go ahead, just really quick build ourselves a radio beacon. There we go. So let's move on to Starlight Drive-In. Okay, so first off we can see that we've got the correct caravan logistics station plot there. So why do we not have any defense? Jason, I assigned you to defense, didn't I? Oh, you're sick. You are unemployed and no home. How did this happen? Well, we can fix it. Okay, so we assigned him to that, which triggered an upgrade, and to that, which triggered an upgrade. So, the next upgrades are for municipal water and power. Alright, we got those going. So let's take a look at this now. We got a rec plot that has no power. So I think I'm going to build a power pole here, get them linked up, and then get this one and this one both upgrading. Alrighty, got those going. Once upgrades are completed here in Starlight, we will return to Sunshine, finishing up there. And this one should be quick. We just need to upgrade our municipals, power and water. Alright, there goes the water. As you can see, the power is upgrading. Next we'll do farms. We got 2 over here. Got those going. Now let's get our agility plots. I think we might only have the one over here with Teresa. Alrighty, that's going. I'm going to skip doing the stores for now and just go on to the rec plots. Which, there might actually be one in here for that. Yep, there's... Oh, this one hasn't even been built yet. Well, let's do that. There it goes. Where's the next one? Oh, this hasn't been built either, huh? I guess we're building. We're not upgrading quite yet. Let's see if we can do these two. These should be upgradable. Not quite yet. So I can't actually upgrade these. They're both waiting on food, which is low on production because this farm needs water, which is because this water plot is not outputting enough. So we're going to wait until we can upgrade that before we try and upgrade anything else. So that's it for upgrading our settlements. You probably noticed that we didn't upgrade resident plots, and that is because we don't need them to unlock anything and resources are still kinda tight. Next time, we'll go find a new settlement to start and possibly look to hiring some more unique NPCs to occupy it. Until then, check out my Twitch channel, Monday through Thursdays, 7:30 Eastern Time. For those of you who do watch, we might go one more week with the swapped schedule. For those of you who don't, please tune in. I'm playing Kerbal Space Program 2. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you see announcements from me on new videos or streams here on YouTube. Also, check out my Let's Play tutorial series here on YouTube. Links down below. For now, enjoy the science. Bye-bye.